Hi Aquarius, how are you doing? So this is a reading for the 29th of November to the 5th of December, and we're going to be looking at some of the energies that are happening. This is just a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, that's totally fine. Some weeks it may resonate and some weeks it may not. Also check out your rising sign as well, because I find that's quite accurate too. So let's get some messages for Aquarius. The water bearer. It's so funny because my mum was Aquarius and we all thought, oh my god, she's a water sign, that's supposed to be so bad with electricity. And we're like, it's an air sign, it's just a water bearer. And people always get that messed up. They're like, oh, it's an air sign. Like, yeah, it's just a water bearer, it's not an actual water sign. She was just clearly not good with technology. Oh yeah, I know what's going on here. Okay. This is an astrological dice. I just started doing it without even telling you what it is. And this is going to be for the big three in your chart that is the most important. So for example, if you've got an Aquarius sun with a Cancer rising, it's going to be more pertinent to you guys. This can also be people in your life too. So we've got a Pisces, Cancer, and Gemini, so a bit of water in there. I really see that this week you're going to be just focusing on letting go of people that you've been trying to people please for. And the reason I say that is because the energy is quite strong here. We have got the Fool in reverse, Three of Swords, the Empress in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, and then we've got Ten of Swords in reverse with the Emperor. The Fool in reverse gives me very fixed energy because this is a very spontaneous kind of Sagittarius type of card. And so this also links to Gemini there because that's the opposite of Sagittarius. It's, very spontaneous kind of card. And so to have this in reverse is kind of fixed. It's like, I'm stuck in a sort of, I'm stuck doing things. I want to just let go of it. I want to pull back, but I'm stuck doing things. Three of Swords is obviously a little bit of heartbreak. Something is upsetting you here. Empress in reverse, not feeling good enough. Always feeling like no matter what I do, it's never going to please people. So why bother? Six of Wands in reverse, just failing at doing that again. There's a lot of energy about failing to feel good enough in yourself because, people's expectations are too high or, people are trying to push their expectations onto you. People are trying to push their kind of ideals onto you. And Empress in reverse is really about not feeling abundant, not feeling good enough, not feeling your oats. Okay, and that causes a lot of hurt and upset because you're always feeling like you're not your authentic self. Okay, and that stifles creativity and connection. Okay. The Fool is a very creative, kind of spontaneous, again, kind of artistic card. It stifles your creativity because you lead into this kind of perfectionist zone then, right? So this week you're kind of like, right, I think I've realised I've been people pleasing too much. It's causing a lot of upset with me. It's causing some kind of disharmony, and I'm starting to think, actually, maybe I need to start living for myself a little bit more. And again, that may be because you've realised that you've let life pass you by a little bit, or you're letting life pass you by a little bit because you're not being spontaneous, you're not being fun, and you're not being as creative as you could be. Aquarius is a super creative sign. I always think Aquarius is the most creative sign out of all of the zodiacs, to me. I think they're just very kooky and kind of strange, but in a really amazing way. So I really think there's like some kind of energy that's been stifled there. Then we get Ten of Swords in reverse with the Emperor. This is really good energy. Again, this is as the result of you starting to realise this. The Emperor taking charge and managing. This is some Aries energy, which is very managerial. It's very like I'm a boss type of energy. Very fiery. So this is you taking charge, kind of, I wouldn't say being a leader, but, standing up for yourself more than anything. You're starting to stand up for yourself and saying, I don't really care that you're trying to push things onto me. I'm not people pleasing anymore. I'm not going to, try and do what you want. I'm going to do what brings me joy, and then that will bring me joy. Because Ten of Swords is obviously not a nice card, but to have it in reverse is much better. So this is like when I step up and I speak for myself, then, I can be who I really want to be, and that brings me joy as well. Just going to get one card to clarify the Six of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Yeah, Eight of Wands in reverse with Eight of Swords in reverse. This is kind of like, you know, this, because I mentioned that Six of Wands in reverse was kind of like wasn't that successful, but it's like, yeah, but why? So this is kind of helping us understand. These two in reverse are kind of interesting. Eight of Swords in reverse is good because this is like freedom. Again, links to this Fool. Again, you're starting to understand where your freedom is. You don't feel so trapped. You don't feel so much like you're always fighting against yourself. You don't feel like you're always blindfolded and just doing what everyone else wants you to do, and it's like, oh, follow the leader type of thing, because you are the leader now. And then Eight of Wands in reverse, linked to a lot about choices. Again, I really feel this is about the stifled creativity. It gives you a lack of choices in life, and again, it may make you very indecisive. It may make you feel sort of like you know, again, it's that lack of spontaneity. Again, it's just literally what I was saying about the Fool. It's this lack of spontaneity and feeling trapped. So those kind of reverse are interesting and push towards this idea that you are going to be moving out of this week. You are maybe going to have a confrontation with somebody where it's like, you know what? I don't want to please you anymore because it doesn't do anything for me. It just makes me feel shit, you know? So that's the kind of energy that I get there, Aquarius. You're just really stepping up for yourself. You know, speaking your truth, being who you're meant to be, bringing yourself joy in that way. And you know, it's bloody scary, you know, sometimes telling people, I don't care what you think. You're like, oh, I don't know what to do there. But it's always really important to do it. Even if it's small ways to reclaiming yourself through your name or through boundaries, through the way you're like, actually, I don't want to do that. My dad's always been called a different name to his real name, and only recently he's been like, no, this is my name. And I've done the same. My name's Abigail, but a lot of people call me Abby, which is fine, but I'm like, my name is Abigail. And that's just a small way of reclaiming authenticity. It doesn't have to be a massive thing. It could just be like, you literally gave me that name. I never said my name was Abby. I've always said my name's Abigail. And then there you go. So it's just small ways to reclaim it. I don't mind either way, to be fair. You know, it's not something that if you said Abby, I'd be like, oh my God, no, I don't mind. It sounds more friendly, but that is my name. So there you go. So Aquarius, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back for the next reading next week. Have a good week and take care of yourself.